Here we are in Austria for the Formula One race. So Formula One gets kicked off in Austria this weekend after their season was delayed. They have a race this weekend in Austria and next weekend in Austria as well. And I think their schedule is still kind of evolving. They've scheduled the beginning of their season, but then they're going to kind of see where things stand after that. So starting from 10th place in the Renault Formula One car. Not certain why I picked Renault. This seemed like a good, solid mid-pack team. I don't know who it said I had a collision with, but I feel like they probably had a collision with me. That's how I'm going to choose to view it anyway. This corner is challenging for me. I don't feel like I have enough steering lock. I gotta take my hand off the wheel.
Okay, we're through the start phase. Now let's build on it.
Thanks, Jeff. There's the bull over there to the left. Ooh, too late turning in. So only doing 3 laps of this one. So not sure how much room we can hope to make up. In fact, I'm probably about where I'm going to stay, to be honest. But we will see. Never give up. Is that Lando up there? So this is F1 2019. I did not purchase F1 2020 yet. It's kind of like the FIFA games, right? Like every year is a similar game, but updates to a few small things and updates to the teams and stuff. But I don't get those games every year. So we'll see. Maybe I'll find out that it's just an amazing version and have to get it. Some of the Schumi cars are pretty cool. I was never a huge Schumacher fan. I always liked the McLaren cars back then. And so I was always rooting for like Hakkinen and Coulthard and those folks to beat him, which they very rarely did. Schumi obviously an amazing talent, just not my favorite driver. How you going, Charles?
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
A little spice for the last lap with the DRS. See if we can take advantage of it, although I think everyone's close enough that pretty much everyone except the leader has DRS, so I'm not sure how much it'll help. Try and get a good exit off here. Not close enough. See if we can't get a run here. Whoa. Oh, here we go. I don't think we can do it. We're gonna try though. At the line, no, we're not close enough. All right, not bad though. We, a few more laps, we would have made up a few more positions, but not too bad. We made up 1 spot, so we'll take it for 3 laps, making up 1 spot. That's all right. All right, on to the next one. All right, here we are at Indianapolis. This is the GMR Grand Prix. So again, 3 laps. See what we can do. We're here on pole position, which I don't know how that happened, but every once in a while you get lucky, I guess. This is actually the second race of the IndyCar season, although it kind of feels like the season opener. They had a race at Texas that Scott Dixon won, but that was about a month ago, and it was a long break in between. It kind of feels like it's just getting started. But after this, it really picks up. So they are at Indy this weekend on the road course, and then next weekend they head to 2 races at Road America at Elkhart Lake. So one of my favorite tracks, actually. It's kind of a doubleheader weekend. I kind of got lost there. Forgot where I was. Which, you know, IndyCar's kind of been getting a feeling of, I think, what some sports car teams that do like 24-hour races get. The Texas race, from what I understand, they flew down there, did practice, qualifying, and the race in like one day. So for the mechanics, it was just nightmarish. And IndyCar's done doubleheader races before, but they race this weekend and then straight away next weekend they're at a doubleheader. So I think they've done that off the Indy 500 with the Detroit race, but it's just, you know, it's really, really tough for the mechanics, especially if there's some kind of mechanical on Saturday or a crash. They got to get that car put back together and ready for the next day. Ooh, locked it up a bit. Boo. I was mostly on the track limits there. Can't run too wide here. That grass out there is really slippery, as I've learned. Oh, I forgot, I think I have push to pass. May as well use all 9. Okay.
Car on your left.
Not quite there.
All clear.
This is where I try really hard to screw up. We gotta run.
Right. Clear.
Not quite.
2 lanes back. Best sector 2 times so far today, mate. Great job.
I think he's got me. Maybe we can get a run down the straightaway. Nah, he's got me. All right, second place. We'll take it. We'll take it. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, here we are at the 3rd race of our series here, the IMSA WeatherTech 240 at Daytona. So if you know North American sports cars, if you know IMSA, you know that we've already had a race at Daytona this year, the 24 hours at Daytona. Whoops. Earlier this year, back in January. It's always iffy getting through that first corner with the AI here. Okay. But then before the Sebring race, the 12 hours, the season was delayed, and this is their return. So it's a 2-hour and 40-minute race. Starts in the evening and goes on into the night. So I've turned on time acceleration here, so we should be into the night here pretty quick. It's only a 3-lap race that I'm doing, so I made it accelerate pretty quickly. So I'm running 3 classes in this race, and none of them really are IMSA classes. So I'm in a GTE car. This is the Chip Ganassi run factory Ford GT. I just really like the car. The other 2 classes I have here are LMP2, which actually is a IMSA class, and then they don't have DPIs in this game in Project Cars 2. So in place of those, I am running the LMP1s. Now, we won't see LMP2 or LMP1 cars, I don't think, for the rest of this race. They're going to kind of drive off into the distance here. But it was really fun for practice and qualifying. It gives you more things to think about. You know, you kind of have to watch where you're going and also watch behind you pretty consistently, so you make sure you're not getting run over. And I imagine that's, in real sports car racing, that's one of the unique things.
One length behind. May need to start defending from the guy behind. Not too far back, you might make a move.
So IMSA is going to run the 12 hours. They're going to run it in November, I believe. But they're kicking off at Daytona. This is a race that they've done before. They've had 2 races at Daytona before. I think they called it, and it was around this time of year. It was around 4th of July, and I think they called it like the Firecracker 250 or something like that. So it's not unprecedented to have 2 races at Daytona, one the 24-hour and then another shorter race. You know, this track, I've been to it in real life. The banking's pretty impressive on those corners.
2 lengths back. Half length behind.
So for this race, I qualified in 3rd. It was really tight, actually. 2nd through 7th or so were really close on the timesheets. That's in class, of course. But it seems like, you know, I kind of lost the draft and they're kind of driving away.
Left. Clear.
So these are probably my 3 favorite series: F1, IndyCar, and sports car racing. You know, I watch IMSA because it's local to me. The times are easy, the TV is easy to follow. Something like WEC is a lot harder to follow here in the States. But you know, I really like all 3, and I am glad they are all back for now. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. I have F1 qualifying in the morning, and then the IndyCar race around lunchtime, and then the IMSA race into the evening. And I'm just really excited to be able to watch real live racing. I've loved a lot of the sim racing and series things. The 24 Hours of Le Mans was really great, but I'm eager to see actual cars on the actual track as well. And you know, that's part of why we love these games. We like the series, we like watching the pros do it, and it's just a chance for us to get a little taste of what it must be like. It's part of why I love sim racing, really. All right, there we go. So I think we finished like third or fourth or something. So not outstanding, not the best, but it was a lot of fun. So yeah, fourth place. So we lost some time at the beginning with the AI. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching. I'm excited that racing's back. I'm sure y'all are too. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.